How's it going? Um, yeah, so first order of business today is to fix the thing that I didn't get working yesterday. um, so, huh. Oh, sorry. I just, yeah, no, I was just thinking, like, cause like, okay, so what I started to set up yesterday had to do with, I might as well run it. Had to do with like leveling up, and so like I added like a separate thing where like so when an explorer or an adventurer or whatever you want to call these little guys, uh, when they um, when they leveled up, they would get added to like a special queue that would like get them on screen again once they left screen. Once they got on screen again, they would like their level would be updated. Oh, actually, I want to test that out too. Yeah, so I should delete my save data and also participate in the game. So let's do that. Cha 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 cha. So, uh, all right, I'm in the chat channel, so now I can actually participate in the game. Um, and let's destroy my save data. Oh, so I should probably stop the script while I'm doing this, because that data is currently in use. All right, so wait, where am I going? Doop a doop, doop a doop a doop. So, yeah, basically what I'm trying to do, what I think I'm still trying to do with this is make it so that, like, when a player levels up, their art changes. Like they get a different they get like new gear, like or something about them visually changes. So I'm just gonna delete this. Good, and restart the script. So for example, when this runs, like this is JourneyBot, I think. Yeah, no, this has to be JourneyBot because he's always the first adventure, our narrator. Um, and so as soon as the first event starts, all right, search. I will join in, and I'm going to be very basic. Yeah. So this is how a character starts the game. Just wait. Why do I have the walking stick? Oh, because I got one. Wait a second. What? Oh. Oh, interesting. I started as level 1 because, well, that's not a very realistic scenario. But I started as level 1 because, alright, well, good. I didn't visually level up, although I did gain points. So I should be, like, level much higher. Uh, Hypothetically, like, if things were actually working and not just, like, weirdly broken for some reason, um, uh, I would, my character, once I get to the edge of the screen, um, once I get to the edge of the screen, I should wrap around to the other side. I should have all my new gear. So that part works. And then it shouldn't, and then it should say that I leveled up. Oh, alright. Well, that part does work apparently. That's good, I guess. uh, alright, let's see if, what, wait, hold on. Why is it working all of a sudden? I could have sworn yesterday it wasn't working. I'm pretty sure yesterday I was seeing weird stuff, so I'm gonna add a new character, more characters to the thing. Alright, so actually I'm gonna move this down to the bottom of the screen so that I can see it while I'm doing other things. Alright, so so that yeah, that the one over here is JourneyBot. The one about to do another lap has been rebot. So yeah, hold on. I'll try search and see what happens now. So I should have gotten added back in. I could have gotten added back into this queue for a number of reasons. Oh. I was a little slow to act there, so I'm actually not sure what that means. Alright, well, like the leveling is accelerated, like each level is only one experience point, which is ridiculous, and so like basically participating in any action, because there's only like 7 levels right now, so participating in basically any action will do whatever. Anyways, let's keep doing stuff and see how weird or wrong it turns out. Whoa, did it just freeze? Did I crash it or something? No. What the heck just happened? I swear it just like froze for like a million years. Alright, so we saw score pop up. That's probably good. Our narrator levels up every time he takes a lap because he's not participating, so he just gets an experience point, and so therefore he levels up. Alright, so alert. Yeah, let's go for alert strat. Alert strat. Alright, so now it's been a while since these characters have leveled up, so it should be saying level up, it shouldn't be saying plus experience. Why? Why plus experience? Why? Alright, well, Vinrybot leveled up. But why is, what's the deal with that? The, frolic, or whatever. I can spell. Cower. Alright, so we gained experience, so we gained levels, so next time we take a march around, it should level us up. That's the rule. If you've gained a level, it doesn't show your score next time, it shows the level up thing. But somehow showing score is taking precedence over showing level, and I have no clue why. Alright, I mean, at least some things are working in some cases, which I guess is good. Although I did make other changes, like when trying to fix this, I think I actually broke other things. So, for example, that's another case where it shouldn't have showed score, it should have showed... What the heck? What the heck? Alright, I need more info as to like what is going wrong. Because it seemed... Oh. Oh. So it just seems like level up. Like this part must be misfiring? Like this part must not be evaluating correctly? Alright, so yeah, at this part, let's print CDD so print like L queued plus CDD. Let's see if it's even like queuing them properly, because if they're not even at, so like if this doesn't fire, then you know that they're not even getting queued properly in the first place. So that would explain a lot as to why the rest of the stuff didn't work. All right, so that in hoist, but I feel like that part must be working correctly, because that's the part where you get your new gear. And when Binri, the character, I guess, which is technically me, made his lap around the the screen, he did get his new gear. So that part, I don't know. Seems like it should be working okay. All right, roll. All right, team roll. All right, so now when these characters take a lap around the field, we should see LQ'd journey bot. All right, so that part worked out, and it shows the level up thing correctly. But I'm guessing we're not going to see LQ'd for the other guys. No, LQ'd Binry. All right, so that part is evaluating. A level up. All right, so is it that it just works the first time? Maybe Binry. Yeah, let's see what happens to Binry bot if he participates in this event. Distract. I forget what type this is. So I'm also going to plan and sneak. I don't know. Cover all bases. Oh, alright. Wait, what? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What? Shoot. It happened too fast. Because it should have shown level up. Shoot. Did it just show nothing? Huh. I'll have to pay better attention. I should also make it so that this doesn't overlap the screen so I can see it better. I don't know, fly or whatever. Alright, so these characters all gained experience, so we should see LQ'd for all of them again. So far, so good. Because right now, but our narrator doesn't show the level up thing. Alright, so for some reason, alright, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe most things are working correctly, because they're getting LQ'd again. But, oh wait, and then Binry's does show up. That time. Mr. Puckolol, welcome. Hey, how's it going? I am debugging a thing. Oh, bye? Okay, bye. Hello, goodbye. Whatever. I have no clue what just happened. Which might be the theme of the day. Douse. Douse that stuff. Douse. Oh, wait, no, chase. Oh, whoops. Whatever. So, that might be okay, because that's the second time we're seeing. And that might be so this might be okay. But again, we should see these characters LQ'd again. LQ, Journey Bot, good. And we should see his name tag pop up with his level indicator. Level up. Alright, so that part worked okay. Binry should get LQ'd, Binry Bot should get LQ'd. And now we should see their text pop up. Although we might not see it in time because we might get a new event before. Oh, okay. There we go. Level up. Cool. Level up. Alright, well. Sometimes it works. But I don't get why sometimes it works and why sometimes it doesn't. That's the, I guess that's the next challenge. So for testing purposes, I think, I'm going to switch over to manual instead of going automatic here. So I'm going to stop the script and change the timing on events so that there's like a cooldown of like a gazillion years. And then I'll just do it all manually because that will actually be more convenient for testing purposes. So re-enable panel thread, play event, delay events, or play script, run event, run script, play events. Alright, so the first event will just be like, there'll only be one option, Excelsior. Alright, so, glare. I'll add in both characters to be playing. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so everyone's in the event. So conclude event. Stuff happens, people get points or whatever. Alright, cool. Oh, I should increase the speed too, so that they do laps faster. Alright, I'm gonna do that real quick. Anim cooldown. Where's anim cooldown? I'll do like triple speed, or quadruple speed. Alright, let's try this again, and try this instead. Alright, so delay events. Alright, now they're hustling a little faster. That should help with testing time. Alright, so new event, what, Excelsior, what, let's get both players participating, and then conclude event, yay, everybody gets points and stuff, yay, look at all these points. Wait, what, that's Binry? How's Binry way in the front? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, we should see them level up now. Yay, good. How did Binry get way out in front? Anyways, so we'll just keep doing this event or something. Alright, let's see what happens when they do another lap. Nothing should happen, because nothing happened. So no name tags. And we shouldn't see LQ'd either. Wait, did we see? No, we didn't see anything. These are the old LQs. I think. I'm just going to let them do another lap, just to make sure that LQ is getting rinsed correctly. Because it seems to be populating correctly. And yeah, alright, so those aren't getting in through the LQ, they're just getting in through the generic queue. If all the queues are empty, then it just like picks a random player and like sends them on through. So yeah. Good. So back to testing. Whoops, not that. Not yet. We'll get to you later, paint on it. Where's the control panel? So yeah, create event. This time I'm only going to participate actively with Binry. Although again, everyone should get a level up because alright, Binry leveled up. Cool. Jonas, hey, how's it going? Alright, cool, everyone leveled up. So what's going wrong that like that sometimes it doesn't work? So I'll have both players participate. Alright, so conclude event. Alright, so we saw Binrybot's score. We didn't see Binry's score, but we did see level up correctly. So we did see level up. Alright, when we saw level up. So wait, what was the thing where it didn't work? Maybe when there were multiple events in the same screen, maybe that's what was messing it up. I'll try doing that. So like speed round. So like, whoa, oops. Whoa, create event. Whoa, conclude event. Do create event. Do racing against the clock here. Oh man, whoops. And I don't think I hit it in time. Wait. Right, that was the case where for some reason we didn't see the level that we should have. We should have seen the previous level. We shouldn't have seen the... Oh. Yeah, no, that would explain it. Yeah, that would explain it. So it's not a very realistic case. Well, that's good. All right. So the reason the reason it wasn't working, and the reason I can figure out why it wasn't working is because it's a case that I didn't really have to account for, or like it it was only happening very frequently because I have the game running at like weird timing rules. It actually wouldn't have happened that often if I just ignored it and like shipped it and said everything was fine. So that's the good news, and then the other good news is that this should be fairly straightforward to fix. It's just because, what is it? It's like, we're, okay, so like yeah, right, okay, yeah. I think, hold on. Oh. Okay, no, this actually has to get a little more complicated. It has to get a bit more complicated. I mean, it doesn't really. I could really just ignore this and everything would be basically fine. Is the good news. Um, so then I guess okay, so the less good news is that I'm probably instead just gonna fix it. Just to be sure. um, yeah. No. No, it's ridiculous to think that people would gain multiple level ups. No, it's. I guess it's not strictly speaking ridiculous to think that people could earn multiple level ups. Uh, Sorry, one second. In one lap, because like hypothetically, like a lap isn't very long. No, a lap is like a minute. A lap is like a full minute, and these events happen over this. So I really should just ignore this. I should really just ignore this. Is what I should do. I should just really just ignore the heck out of it. How confusing would the fix be? How confusing would the fix be? Um, Basically, what I'd have to do is like stack up. I need a queue of level ups. All right, so the case, in case I wasn't clear about it, the case that I might account for or might just ignore is the case where oh, I can put the guys back to regular speed, probably. Now, yeah, I can put them back to regular speed. Um, the Actually, maybe they should go a little bit faster than they currently go. So maybe we should do like 0.4 instead of 0.5. I wonder how that would look. I'm getting distracted right now, but that's fine. Delay events. Hmm. I think I liked it better the other way. 0.5. Right, but I'm getting distracted. Wait, cancel. I'm just gonna put all the timing back. Now that I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. I should really just ignore this. Okay, you know, I remembered. I was gonna check. I was gonna think through how annoying would the solution be. How annoying would it be to implement a solution to this? I can deactivate the control panel again. The panel thread. Alright. So instead of... So... It wouldn't be that weird. It would just be that, it would just be that... level or level A or L up or something like that. Like one of these things would have to represent an one of these would have to represent an like a list is all. And so then when you level up, the new level gets added to the list. Which could be nice, because then we could actually do it for literally each level up. This is so unnecessary, but I'm probably gonna do it. I don't know. I might change it that the first few levels are really easy to get, and maybe you get all first 3 levels. Ponty, official Ponty. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. I'm adding unnecessary tech for no good reason. Is what I'm doing right now. So yeah. Whatever. I'm adding unnecessary tech for no good reason. Is the cold hard truth of this matter. All right, so if so L up. Can I use L up for this? How am I using it? Currently I'm using L up. Yeah, I think I can use LUP for this. Um, I've been a little bit confused. I don't know, like just in the past several hours of dev, like right at the end of the day yesterday and this morning, I tried to like yesterday someone it was the dumbest course of events. Someone asked me, I was working on art stuff and someone asked me to work on programming stuff because they wanted to see programming stuff. So I was like, okay, I can do that. And so I started wrapping up the art stuff that I was working on, and so that I could move on to this programming thing. And while I was wrapping up my art stuff, the same person who made that request posted like an offensive image or like an inappropriate image in chat, and I banned them. But then I still continued wrapping up the art stuff and moving on to programming stuff, even though I wasn't really feeling it. I was just like kind of like I was like going along with this request. And so I added this thing that was supposed to be relatively easy, a little weird but relatively straightforward. Um, and I did, and then it was really buggy, and so I tried to fix it, and I couldn't figure out why it was wrong, and so I just ended the stream because I was like, I can't figure this out. So this morning I started like trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And what I realized is that the system actually was working as I intended it, sort of. There was just a weird like edge case that isn't even a real. I don't think it's even like a very realistic scenario. Like I really don't think it's a realistic scenario. Like it can technically happen within the rules of the game, but it shouldn't happen if the game is being properly administered. So I really should just ignore it. But instead, I think I'm gonna accommodate accommodate it and like implement it as if it's like a sensible thing. All right, so right, so so I have this L up, which I should probably rename to L ups or something, but I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Can I refactor? No, you don't like that. I mean, I could just do replace all, but whatever. All right, L up. I'm using it a few places. So basically, where I'm saying L up greater than 0, what I actually want to be checking is length of L up greater than 0. No, not even that. Yeah, that. I like that. And where I'm saying L up equals 2, what I actually want to say is L up index 0 equals 0. And where I'm saying, what else am I doing with L up? Where I'm saying L up equals 2, what I actually want to say is L up index 0 equals 0, question mark. I mean, not literally question mark, but as a conditional statement, not as an assignment operation. Um, and then L up equals 2, actually L up index 0 equals 0. So like what L up is gonna, right now L up is just an indicator of whether the character has leveled up recently. Did I finish explaining what I'm trying to accommodate? Well, it'll become clear hopefully. Um, So LUP right now says if it's 0, then there have been no level ups recently. If it's 1, then there has been a level up and we need to process it. If it's 2, it means there has been a level up, and not only do we need to process it, but we're in the process of processing it. Instead, I'm going to make LUP a list, and so instead of setting it to instead of starting at 0, it's going to start empty. Instead of setting it to 1, we're going to add in the gained level to the list. So for example, if we start at level 4 and we gain a level, then the list will now read 4. No, 5, right, because we were at 4 and we gained level 5. So the list will read 5. Um, yeah. Right, so when we were checking whether LUP is greater than 0, what we actually want to check now if there's anything in the list, because if there's anything in the list, we need to process it. And so specifically, once we start processing it, that's also the part where we set level A. Level A is like the level of our appearance, not our actual level. Like we're level, so we're okay. So again, we start as level 4, but when we get level 5, we still appear as level 4 because if we're on screen, we don't want our graphics to like just change all of a sudden. Like if you get level 4, like I think you get like a backpack or something, and we don't want the backpack to just appear out of nowhere. So we do want to wait and continue showing like level 4. Although once we get here and we're ready to process the level up, that's when we switch the character over to level 5. So now the character's appearance is level 5. So we no longer need the list to indicate that like what will be the gained level, because we technically kind of have already gained that level kind of. What we need to do in this case is oh yeah, we also need. All right, wait, hold on. I'll finish this thought before I start talking about the other stuff. Um, uh, so when the index 0 of lup is 0, that means we're in the middle of processing something, processing a level up, and that's when we can do the rest of that stuff. So okay, I think that's legit. The one thing I need to make sure I'm doing is when we add a player, you don't level up when getting added. So good, yeah, right. So that should be fine. Because LQ, yeah, no, L up. Because like if you're level 4 and you stop playing and you go away and you come back later and you start playing again, you don't gain 4 levels just by playing again. Like you're not like level up level 4. You're just still level 4. So I need to make sure. I think I already fixed that. I think there was a bug yesterday where that was happening, but I think I fixed that now. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So, all right, let's start doing that thing that I kept talking about for however long I talked about that. So, all right, so L up. I have to change all the references to it. So where I had been setting it to equal to 1, what I have to do is L up dot append, oh, actually, oh, yeah, so this is the other weird case, is that hypothetically, we could have gained multiple levels here. Like, that's another thing that's just not going to happen. But hypothetically, hypothetically, that could have happened. So I'm going to say, if, what is it, these two terms, if, wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. There's another thing I have to do. If there are multiple level ups processed, like if there are multiple level ups in the queue, I need to keep re-adding the player to LQ. Also, is the other thing I need to do. I'm gonna jot that down just so I don't forget. So re-add to LQ if L up not empty. Yes, that'll be important at some point. Maybe this is the part where I just don't care. Maybe this is the part where, like, multiple level ups in the same action. That would imply that there's a level boundary that's less than 4. Or 4 or less. Because, that's the only way. Because, like, 4 is the most experienced. Oh, yeah, no, you know what? This actually isn't as bad as I was saying it was. Because, you know what I'm gonna add at some point? I was thinking as, like, a tool to, like, grant experience to a player. Like, for things that happen outside of the event system. So, all right, I guess this isn't a complete waste of time. So, all right, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna. So forget this conditional. I'm just gonna say for I in range. Oh, wait, how's this? Yeah, so for I in range, these two values. How do these two values relate? Yeah, level minus level A. Uh, yeah, we're gonna say Right. So for this loop, we're going to say pdix lup append what? Append level A plus 1 plus I. So we're going to loop over so for the difference between the current level and between, okay, so level A is basically in this case the previous level, or the level prior to this gain of experience. So for the difference between the new level and the old level, we're going to loop over and we're going to append the old level plus 1 plus I, because I is going to start iterating as 0. And so in the case that there's only one level gain, which is the most common case, I will only ever equal 0, and so we'll just add in level A plus 1, which will be the new level. So it'll be the old level plus 1, which will be the new level, and that'll be all that evaluates. Hypothetically, though, if there is a difference of 2, then this will iterate twice. The first time at 0, and so we'll add the old level plus 1 plus 0, or the old level plus 1, and then we'll do it again, and it'll be the old level plus 1 plus 1, so like plus 2 altogether. Hypothetically. We'll see how that goes. So save this, and then oh yeah, I should screw with the timing again so that I can test this, because I know a way that I can test this quite effectively, I think. Alright, so it just amuses me when I increase the animation speed of the game as well. But you know what? You know what I could do is another thing I could do is I could add in a I could like double the animation speed if I felt like it. Like all I'd need to do to double the animation speed is add in. Oh yeah, I was gonna say all I'd need to do to increase the animation speed is add in 2 new frames to the walk cycle of the character. Although then for everything that's animated, I would actually have to draw 4 frames instead of 2 frames. And frankly, that sounds atrocious. But it's also something that, like, if I start making more animated items, then I'll start like building up a debt of like things I'll have to convert in order to convert the system to more frames of animation. But that is also something I could do at basically any time. Like whenever, like if I ever, why does the game keep freezing? That's not my imagination, right? It actually like freezes for like, I don't know what that's about. I should. Oh, why did I use? Whatever. I just really want to port this game to something better. Anyways, alright, so that's beside the point. I could do that at some point. I mean, it's always easier to, oh yeah, you know what I say sometimes? Which is, wait, what? What are you complaining about? Math is used. Shut up, math isn't used. Math is super used. Math is totally used. Oh, I commented at the part where it gets used. Never mind. Don't mind me. Alright, what was I doing? Well, lup stuff, right? Alright, lup. Alright, so I need to finish converting it, because right now it makes no sense. Alright, so lup starts as an empty list. Lup, where are the other things? Okay, so when we're checking if lup is greater than 0, what we actually want to check is if the length of lup is greater than 0. What else are we doing with lup? When we're saying lup equals 2, what we actually want to say is lup index 0, because we already checked if the length is greater than 0, so we can assume that there is at least an index 0. There might be many indexes. Alright, so lup index 0 equals 0. The reason we can use 0 is that you never gain level 0. You start as level 0. So level 0 will never get added to the... I want to test to make sure that's true. But there shouldn't be... Like, so... When a new player starts, the the this starts as 0, and we're only ever appending like this plus 1. So like the only way this could ever get to be 0 is if this somehow became negative, and it would be a really weird situation for that to become negative. I mean, it could, I guess, but it would be a really weird situation. All right, so LF0 equals 0. Let's continue converting this. Oh, wait, yeah. That's the other thing. Excuse me. Level A doesn't become this anymore. It becomes L up index 0. And then we zero it out, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Yes. Index 0. Okay. Good. And then what do we do? And then down in this other part, yeah, so when we're checking if L up equals 2, what we actually want to check is if L up index 0 equals 0. Because this is the part where we check whether we're still processing stuff. Oh, actually, wait. What are we doing here? If excuse me. If it equals 0, well, I'll finish the first thing and then I'll come back to this, because this is the part where I have to add in this other thing, the re-adding, yeah, etc., etc. But we still have more L up to deal with. Right, so if L up equals 2, no. If L up index 0 equals 0, and then we do that. All right, yeah, so if L up index 0, what? Oh, wait, no, this is where we do that other thing, not that other place. This is where we do that other thing. Excuse me. I just had like something on my keyboard. All right. So wait, no, not equals 2, but equals 0. L up, and then, yeah. So we don't say equals 0. What we say now is L up dot pop, right? Because we want to pop the. Is that how you use pop? I forget how to use pop. I use pop a lot. I just don't remember how. Pop 0. I think if you say pop with no argument, it also pops 0. But whatever, pop 0. And actually, that's satisfactory. No, wait. LQ. Yeah, right. Okay, so we pop 0. Right. Okay. And then we check. Right, because at this point, they got taken out of the LQ because they already got processed through the LQ. So at this point, we have to check. It's now our responsibility to say if pdict li l up, if len. So we just popped the top index off, and we have to check if the length is greater than 0. That means there are more level ups to process. So then if this is the case, LQ dot append pdict li. No, li. Just li. Because we just go by name. Yos. That's correct. LQ dot append li. Yeah. And now we're converted. And we did this. That was the thing that we just did. Literally just did. So we can close that. So now hypothetically it should work still. Let's see. Let's see how this works. All right, so I'm gonna mess up the timing again. I'm gonna go to super speed. The anim cooldown is gonna be like 0.05, so it'll be like 10 times as fast. And I'm going to re-enable the panel because reasons. All right, so save this, run this. Yos. All right, so dudes are hiking across. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoa, what happened? Equal and out of range. Wait. Oh, ooh, right. Right, we can't assume. Right, in the other place we were already checking length, so in this case we have to check length also. So we can't, yeah, right, we can't just jump right to that. We have to also, first we have to check if length is greater than 0. Yeah. All right, well, that's good to have found. So if len this thing is greater than 0 and that thing. All right. Yeah. All right, so that got fixed. Nope. Oh, right. Right, same thing. I was good about checking it that first time, but then I kind of forgot about the other cases. And is there a better way we could structure this so we don't have to run these redundant checks? Not really. Not really. All right, good. Good. Oh, delay events. Yeah. Oops. Wow. Look how good I am at introducing this error by accident. Right, yeah. Wow. I'm just really good at introducing this error a lot. I checked it that one time, and then I just got really bad about checking for this. Or no, I checked it that one time because it was already checked for me that one time. So if this is greater than 0, and by this I mean length of this. Yeah. And so this will just fail its check most of the time, and so it won't be a super complex conditional. Only in some cases will that conditional actually be weird. Alright, so are we done with that error? Alright, I think we're done with that error now. Delay events. Dorp Excelsior. Actually, let's do event type 1. Event type 1 is about collaboration. Yeah, event type 1 is about collaboration. So Dorp. Oh, right. Dorp. Alright, so Binry participated, and so now if I conclude event, Binry gets 4 points. And now for the next like 4 laps, Binry should say level up. Level up. Oh, why did it show name tags for those guys? That was the other thing I saw. Wait, why is it showing name tags for those characters? Because they're in LQ? Oh, whoops. I forgot to delay events. Oops. Why is it showing name tags for those? They're... Why was it showing... Sorry, I'll stop asking that, but I don't understand why it was showing name tags. Alright, hold on. Let me rerun the script real quick. And I'll just mess up the timing so that I don't have to worry about hitting the delay events button constantly. Where's the timing? Event cooldown and the initial event. It's big numbers. Alright, rerun the script. So we see our narrator, etc., etc. So blur or whatever, Excelsior, blur says Binry, and now we conclude the event. Binry gets 4 points. So now for the next 4 laps, we should see Binry's name tag with a level up. Our narrator did level up that time. Alright, level up. Good. Wait, what? Wait a second. 73. Wait, what? I think I introduced an error Oh no, I bet I know what I did. I probably transposed. I was copy and pasting, and I probably copy and pasted the wrong index. Was that 4 laps already? It didn't seem like 4 laps, so I'll try it again.
So maybe it wasn't 4 points. All right, so wow, wall. Some people pronounce that wall. Um, wall. Conclude events. All right. So Binri gets some number of points, but instead we see level up. All right. So level up 73. Our narrator is not level 74, so I must have. Oh, 75, 76. So they're all the characters are doing Binri's level ups for some reason. All right. So I just introduced a index error somewhere clearly. Wait, why did we see so many? That was like a lot. Why does it keep going? Why is it still going? That seems weird. Oh, maybe because of whatever this weird error is that I introduced. I should fix this error. But now I'm just like grimly fascinated with what's happening here. Are they just gonna level up forever? I wonder. 85, 86. Alright, I'm getting nothing out of this. Hold on. Alright, our references to LUP. Oh, CDD. I don't think we're supposed. No, this is the one part. Okay, we are supposed to be referencing CDD here. CDD, CDD. All right. So where are the other references to LUP? LUP, P-pop, LI, 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 LI. Huh. No, that all seems correct. Right? Am I crazy? That all seems correct. What? That's all. Append LI. Maybe it was up here. Did I mess up? Pedic name. LUP append. No? That part seems in order. So yeah, the weird thing is like our narrator keeps showing Binri's level, which it also seems like he's contributing to. Oh no, I know what it is. Oh, of course, it's the age old conundrum, uh, uh, of the shared list. So yeah, actually, yeah, right. So, pedic name.lup equals this as well. Yerp. I don't know if this is gonna fix everything, but this is a thing that whatever. It's a thing. All right, rerun this. So our narrator, pop, Excelsior, pop. Alright, so now Binri will get some number of points for his participation in this event. 5 points. So now for the next 5 laps. So it was 1. 2. Alright, Binri was supposed to show. Narrator did not get any more points. So we didn't see the narrator's name tag. Alright, so this is better. 3. Alright, so far so good. Nickley, hey, how's it going? Welcome. We're counting level ups for some reason. 4. Alright, that's correct. Hopefully this next one will be the last one, and then he'll stop gaining experience. 5. Alright, so level 81. Just stop at level 81, please. Please stop at level 81. No! Why, Vinny? Why? Did I get initiative? Oh, I got initiative bonus, so... Oh, maybe that one was for the initiative bonus. No, that was one too many, wasn't it? Because it said +5, but I think it was... Should have been taking the initiative bonus into account. So wait. Huh. That's weird. What was that about? Let's try it one more time. I'll use event type 1 so it's not random. Bob. Yeah, I don't know. Bob. So Binri participates. He should get
Do you get initiative bonus for this? Yeah. All right. So 1 point for initiative bonus, and then 4 points for a perfect Bob. I think it's like a total level up. Why did it say level up? That's not appropriate. That's not. That's not appropriate. It should not have said level up. Uh, Alright, so clearly this is not correct yet. Um, what would have caused that? I I'm going to add in like a print for when we're queuing up levels to get added in. So like oh yeah. Well, the game isn't actually really playing right now is the unfortunate part, Nickley. But I can. As soon as I get it back up and running, I can totally do that. I'm sorry. I'm like testing a thing right now, so the game is like it's a mess right now. But yeah, it should be better in the very near future, and then I will hook you up with a link. Yeah, hopefully I can fix this quite fast. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. So so like print equals uh, L up uh, plus name plus space and then what is your problem? You're never used. It's error. All right. Forgot about that error. All right. PRNT plus equals this as a string. String version of this plus space. So now we'll see. Oh yeah, and then actually, yeah, the one last thing is to print with an I, print. Oops. And yeah, because I'm just curious to see what is your problem. Invalid your own syntax. Your syntax is invalid. What are you talking about? Invalid syntax. What on earth are you talking about? Invalid syntax. Am I going crazy here? Oh, there are too many. What is this? Stupid extra parentheses getting added in. I don't know where those parentheses keep coming from. Alright, save this. Alright, so, hop, Excelsior, hop. So Binry should get some number of points for this. I don't know how many. I'll wait till he's clearly on screen. So, level up. Why did it say level up? That was inappropriate. Alright, but that's also interesting. Because that's what we were seeing before. So 90... Wait. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird stuff. 91. Alright, well it did stop at 91. And those were the levels added. So it's not adding... It's not doing it for one too many levels. It's doing it for... Well, it is doing it for one too many, but not on the top. It's doing one too many on the bottom, which is weird. I wouldn't have expected that. Why would it be doing that? I mean, that says to me that it's showing that tag at the wrong times. So like, yeah, maybe I just messed up my logic there. if pdict li l up, if the length of pdict li l up is greater than 0, and pdict li l up index 0 equals 0, that's the case where we should blit this text. Else, we should blit the other stuff. Excuse me. So, that seems legit, though. How would L up index 0 equals 0? L up index 0 equals 0. Equals 0. Is there an error in our logic setting that thing's equal to 0? Maybe. No. Greater than 0, right? Not greater than or equal to 0. Well, no, if the length was 0 and we tried to set index 0 equal to 0, that would give us an out of range error. What? So wait, why did we get this LQ'd binary? Wait, maybe that was correct. Maybe that was for the initiative bonus. Maybe that was correct. Maybe that was for the initiative bonus. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Or maybe that wasn't incorrect. Maybe that was actually correct. No. We would have seen this as we would, oh, I'm an idiot. It's right. So that actually was correct. So everything's correct. So that's why I can't find a bug. It's because there are no bugs. It's because everything is correct now. All right, I'm just gonna assume everything's correct now and wait till I find evidence otherwise, because at this point all the tests that I've run have come back correct. So I can fix it. Wow, look at everyone showing up. Konze, welcome. Tom, hey. Trent Sterling. Glasses tip. If I had glasses, I would do that. Hey guys. Yeah. All right. So we fixed stuff, and now we can get the game running. So Nicholas, sorry for the delay. I will put the game back in working order, and then I will link to the chat channel where it's happening, and it won't be crazy time. It'll be a little bit crazy, but it'll be the usual amount of crazy. It won't be no extra craziness going on. All right, so 60, 30, save this. It might crash. I just changed stuff, so so I just changed stuff, so it might be a little crashy. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes, it's game dev. Stuff happens. But all right, so I will link to the channel, and so here's the link, and now I'll rerun the script. So maybe I should put in a longer cooldown. Oh wait, no, the speed is still going crazy. Hold on, wait, I'm not gonna rerun it yet. So there's the link to the channel. Hopefully you'll have a minute to get there before I fix the timing. Where is that? Up here. Y'all. And rerun the script. Alright, so now if you're in that channel, the game should be back to playable again. If the fates allow. Oh, I didn't mean to have the panel thread enabled. Whatever. I'll just ignore it for now. And then deactivate it so that when I run it, the script again, it doesn't appear. Where's the panel thread? There it is. Deactivate. Save. Yeah. I think it's our time now. So the theme of today is gearing up, because for one thing, we're getting close to actually like moving this over to the main channel so that it's actually playable here, and so we're gearing up for that. But also, what I plan on working on today is I have to bust out the tablet. Sorry, I'm just gonna shift stuff around a little bit. Art, gear. We need more gear for the games. Right now. Oh, sorry, the game's still a little crazy. I'm gonna rerun the script. After this next event, I'm gonna rerun the script because the game is like really crazy right now. Oh, no one's participating right now, so okay, I'm gonna rerun the script. Hold on, because it just occurred to me the level ranges are all screwed up. They're all like just crazy experience all day. Yes, they should actually be less crazy. I mean, maybe I should have left that in for testing purposes, but no, this will be slightly more indicative. I should also figure out this curve. When I get bored of making gear, or when I need a break from making gear, I'll figure out this curve, because this is really temp math. Did I save? I forget if I saved. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so right now, what does our adventure look like right now? Right now our adventure, let's open up our doll. Where's our doll? Our doll. So, and also our order sheet, I guess, because equip order. So the helmet, I don't think really goes there. I think there's actually more spaces before you actually get the helmet. Cap brown, stick, backpack, cap blue, compass, walking stick, full pack, helmet. Excuse me. Oh, you know what I could do is I could add empty levels. Like if I don't fully flesh out the gear, I could add in empty levels as like placeholder, which I might want to do. Possibly. If I don't have enough content to like get the curve quite right, that might be helpful. So hold on, let me just, the support for that should be really quick, so I can just oops, wrong button. Here we go. So right, when we're reading in bonuses, no, not bonuses, equipment from the equip order, if right, so outfit equals so I'll say if li not equals blank line, then we'll set outfit, equip, blah blah, cat egg, etc., etc. So then I think if I'm correct with this, wait, what? Oh, colon. I think now I can like add in blank spaces to my equipment order list thing. So like if I don't actually have things to go here yet, but if I actually want to, so now like 1, 2, there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So level 7 and 8 don't actually have items yet, and now level 9 is the helmet. I think that's how it should work. And if I rerun the script, that should become apparent. Are people playing? Okay, no one's actually playing the game. Nicholas, I thought you said you wanted to try the game. But it's probably good that you're not, because I'm going to constantly rerun the script. Alright, so at the start, I think it prints out the outfits, so... yeah, alright, so... Yeah, right, so outfit 5 is walking stick, cap blue, compass, backpack. Oh, wait. Oh, just... It never got to helmet? Wait. How come it stopped at 7? Did it... Oh no, helmet is there. Oh. Oh, it just ignored the other ones? It's just like... Oh, did I forget to save? I might have just forgotten to save. Hold on, let's try that again. Alright, there we go. I just forgot to save it. Alright, so now level 7 is walking stick, cap blue, compass, full pack. Level 8 is also walking stick, cap blue, compass, full pack. Alright. Alright, so now... That's cool. So now, like, when I'm speccing out the level curve, I don't have to fill in every space. Like, if I think, like, oh, the helmet, I want to add the helmet in, but I don't want to add it in quite yet, I can say, you know, there should be... Well... I think I'll do one more palette swap on the cap before upgrading it. No, I shouldn't go crazy with the palette swaps. I should not go crazy with the palette swaps. But cap round stick, backpack, cap blue, compass, walking stick, full pack. Yeah, helmet is too much of a jump. Helmet looks like hardcore. Like everything else is like very like things you would take camping, and then all of a sudden helmet is like things you would take to war. So I don't want it to like. I don't necessarily want that to be how that goes. Oh, you know what I could do is like I was trying to think of a way to like very easily customize characters, like not basically like not make it so that you have to like pick every individual piece of your character's outfit type of thing, but like where you could make like a simple decision and then without limiting your character too severely, like it would give your character make your character more your own. Like for example, if you never wanted your character to have a helmet, if you wanted them to stay like a ranger, hunter, wilderness type whatever, then like it was just occurring to me I could like tag these things. Like I could tag like helmet as like I'm using hashtags again for whatever reason. Like warrior, right? And so like actually, maybe it'd make more sense to go the other way. Like, I could invert tag it. So, like, mage, for example. Like, mages don't wear the helmet for whatever reason. Or, like ranger or something, like, doesn't... I don't know. Something that makes sense. And then if you, like, picked your character class, then it wouldn't prevent you from leveling up, and it wouldn't stop you from getting new things. But, like, certain upgrades that wouldn't make sense for your class, like, could get skipped over or something like that. I don't know. Because then, like... Because I wanted to add in like some thing like that, but then what I realized with all the stuff that I'm adding is that like we have like new helms, we have new shields and chests and cloaks and all this like stuff. Like literally the only thing that I'm not changing on character art just through accessories is the legs. So if I ever replace the character art, the only thing that would really change is like the face maybe. Oh, I didn't do gloves either. Ooh. No, gloves, ooh. Alright, well, I did kind of limit what I can do with gloves. Yeah, wow, I hadn't really thought about that one. But it's a good thing I have this layer system, because I'll need those 2 layers for, because, like, the gloves will have to be on, like, the offhand glove will have to be on the back layer, and the main hand glove will have to be on the main layer. Or the front layer. So, yeah, because it's the hands, the legs, and the feet that that don't really change. Because I haven't changed the face yet, but hypothetically I could put like a mask on like a helmet or something. Or like I could use like the head slot in order to change the face. Or I could do like another slot for like face stuff. And that way, I don't know. At some level you could get like face paint or something. That could work. Yeah. Maybe I do need more variety. Maybe that's why I'm feeling limited with what I'm doing now. Alright, so face should go... Alright, let's, shoot, I didn't save it, but I can just reconstitute that list of like, the slots, that I have going so far. Oops, why do I keep clicking that? Because that's a cooler taskbar icon than the thing that I'm actually trying to click on. Alright, so yeah, so right now, like, the layers go offhand, or the layers go main hand, back, chest, head, offhand. So, main hand, back, chest, head, offhand. Alright, so this is actually repeated for the top layer and the bottom layer, like the same order is preserved. Although I don't actually need to preserve the same order. If I need to, I can break this up and do it in different directions. And basically what this means is that like the main hand draws on top. Like the whatever's in this front hand is always going to be like the last thing drawn. And so the first thing that's obvious to me is that actually, like, glove has to draw above the main hand, because if there's something in the main hand that... Oh, yeah, actually... Yeah, it just occurred to me, like, I should definitely add in gloves, and like the starting hands should actually be gloves, because if I add anything to the main hand, or no, okay, if the starting hands, well, so main hand items, like, I either have to do false transparency where it looks like they stop drawing when they should be underlapping the hands, because they don't actually underlap the hands, they draw over the character. So yeah, no, this front hand, basically, in order to get main hand items working correctly, this like front hand should be... Ooh. Alright, so this is weird, because like, yeah. Also, like, if chest... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So glove has to go on top. But that implies that, like, the backhand glove also has to go on top. And maybe that's fine. Because that means that... What can go in the background? The back can go in the background, the head can go in the background, and the offhand can go in the background. Alright, so yeah, it makes sense for the glove to draw on top of those things. Sure. So then, the other things were legs and feet, I was thinking. It's like, legs and feet. This is kind of a weird list. Because, like, feet and glove are not comparative terms. If anything, it should be like glove and shoe, or feet and hands. But I use main hand and offhand for, whatever, I'll just use hands. I don't care. Alright, hands plural versus main hand offhand. So like the hand slot is like for gloves, whereas the main hand or offhand slot are for things that you actually carry. Alright. Yes. Good. Oh, familiar. That was the other one that I felt like adding. Because why not? So where does familiar go? Probably on top of everything. In case we want the familiar to be like flying in front of your character, like between you and your... Like, we might want the familiar to be like a wolf or something, and maybe the wolf travels like next to you instead of traveling like in front of or behind you or something. I don't know. So familiar probably goes top. So it's... At this point, it's weird to call them equipment slots, because familiars are not equipment, and they don't they don't go in a slot necessarily, but whatever, that's what the system was concepted as. So familiar. What else do we want to add? Anything else? Was that the face piece? And so if I want to do different like head and different face, I could do that. And I mean, I could just accomplish that by making. No, I want to make them different. Am I getting? Am I going too far with this? Because like the alternative is like, instead of making like all these different slots, I could make it so that I could just make it so that uh, like heads sometimes incorporate masks, and like legs and feet could be the same slot. But then again, if I collapse it all, then I could just be making like individual character arts for each of these levels. So I don't know. Yeah, no, I'll go this way with it. And then like the other thing that I'm wondering is like, am I going to hit like performance ceiling at some point? Because like if this whole array was like if you imagine like the entire scene was like full up with like adventures like all the way from like side to side, like all the way across the screen, and they all had like different gear on, like that would be a whole, like if they're all very high level and they all had like all this different gear, like that actually could take a while to draw all of those things. um so I guess we'll find out. uh Kamegabot. um Whatever. Okay. So. So then. Yeah. I'll do this, I guess. So, all right. So, for starters, let's update the list. Sorry, that might have gone off screen. Is that still? No, that's still visible. All right. But I'm just going to put it there while I update. Oops. No, I have to put it somewhere where it's off screen to you guys, but I can still see it. But anyways, all right. So main hands, and so yeah, this list goes in reverse order because in order for something to draw on top, we have to draw it last. So we have to start. So this list is basically our draw order, and it's like literally the draw order, like which order to draw things in, because so like I don't. So some people might be saying like, but that doesn't. Well, that's not a very smart way to draw, because actually what you need, the way draw ordering could work is that you draw from front to back so that you don't have to bother drawing the things that are behind other things. But I don't know if Pygame is that smart. If it is that smart, I'm not exactly, like I haven't really looked up how to use it in that way. So I don't know. Whatever. We're doing it this way for now. And also, like, I'm the one drawing all of these things, so I'm just drawing them with very little overlap. So there's also that. All right. The other thing I can do, the other thing that I was like talking about yesterday was making sandwiches out of this stuff. Like so at the this thing that we get printed out at the top is like outfit 0. So like cap brown, stick cap brown. This means that at level 1 you have the brown cap. At level 2 or level 1 you have the stick and the brown cap. At level 3 or 2 you get the stick, the brown cap, and the backpack. So on and so forth. The other thing I was talking about is like, and this is probably become more relevant once I have like a million pieces to work with. I could actually, instead of just like when I'm setting these things up and defining these outfits, I could actually be creating like a surface for each of these outfits. So that way, when it comes time to like blit these things, well, like I was saying before about like the smarter system to reduce excessive blitting, yeah, that would be one way to accommodate that. So like for example, outfit 4 would no longer be all these individual pieces. It would just be one single surface representing all of these pieces. Yeah, and so that'll be a trade-off between memory and performance, and I'm not sure right now which one I'd rather do. At this point, I'm doing memory, I guess, or no, I'm spending performance on it because we draw 2 frames per second. So
I feel like that's okay. I feel like that's an okay level of like I've never found the game to be gated on draws. Yeah. All right. So right. Without further ado, and then transpose this list. So now it goes after main hand. It goes hands and familiar, and then before main hand it goes legs and feet, or feet and legs. Feet. And was that all of them? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, yeah. So, hey, Redonkulus. Well, how's it going? Welcome. What emo is that? Okay. Right, and so for the layers, yeah, so conceivably, these new ones that we just added in, feet, legs, hands, familiar, these could draw on any of these layers, or, I know hands will be on both layers, so hands can go both places, whoops. Hands can go both places, because we have to draw the front hand on the front layer and the back hand on the back layer, so... familiar definitely has to go on the top layer. It might not go on the bottom layer. Maybe. No, but we might want. Oh, yeah, no. I guess we can't have familiars walk behind the character, because in order for familiars to walk behind the character, then, in order for familiars to walk behind the character, they would have to be on the exact opposite end of this draw list. Otherwise, things like all these other accessories in the back layer would draw on top of them. So I think between the two, I would rather have familiars draw in front of the character, because more often than not, no, I can say more often than not, familiars will be smaller than the character. Hypothetically, there could be a very big familiar, but in that case, we can use the space like behind the character. Because, like, the way the characters are spaced, like, they never group very closely. They can get grouped more closely than this, but there's always, like, room for an entire adventurer-sized person between any two adventures. And I can widen that if necessary. Like, if I want you to get a familiar that's like a yak or something, or like a huge, like, burly, like, I don't know what, like an elephant, I don't know, whatever. Then I can just space out the characters further. I don't know if familiars will ever be like elephants. Although, if I go that way, I might actually want to drop familiar down to the bottom of the list instead. Possibly. Because, yeah, things that big, like, it would make more sense to have them draw in the back. And I can always cheat it. I was using the same order for the top and the bottom because it amused me. And actually, there's no reason I couldn't just cheat that and have it both ways. I could literally do that if I felt like it. Yeah. So anyways. Feet and legs. I think those draw on both layers. And that's because... Wait, is that going to screw stuff up? Excuse me, I should stop trying to have this unified layer ordering. Because, like, the thing about familiar, I think, is, like, an excellent point, where familiar on the top row should be on the very top, and on the bottom row should be on the very bottom. So, yeah, to heck with this unified whatever. Familiar. For now, I'll just start it on the top. Because if I don't need to draw it in two places, then there's no point in drawing it in two places. Head, chest, back, main hand, hands. So legs and feet have to go on both layers. Or maybe... No, maybe legs and feet don't have to go on both layers. Maybe just one of those two has to go on both layers. Well, because the thing I was thinking there... No, maybe they do both have to go on both layers. The thing I was thinking with legs and feet is that... I said this yesterday.
if the character's wearing boots, you want the boots to draw over their pants, because like boots, like pants would get like tucked into boots hypothetically, like big boots. But if the character's wearing a robe, you'd want the robe to draw over the boots. So so essentially, like for legs, like robes go on the top layer, or like big flowy like leg gear goes on the top layer, and then tight uh like skinny jeans. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. But like like pant type leggings would go on the lower layer. And then so for the same thing for shoes, like small shoes would go on the lower layer, and like big like boot type stuff would go on the upper layer. But also the legs would draw above. Then that's why legs are above feet, because robes, there's no there's no footwear that you would tuck your robes into. So yeah, I think that's probably true. So underneath main hand, or right above back, in both cases, we'll add in feet and legs. Yeah, oops. Yeah, there we go. And then the rest, yeah. And then the rest are good. Because we're not doing familiar on the bottom layer yet, and we're not doing... Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Alright, so save that. Cool. Now let's add in organization for those things. And now, yeah, so the other thing that, like... So this list of stuff, like, it just felt like too short of a circuit. Like, it was like, okay, you get a new cap, you get a cap, you get a stick, you get a backpack, and then you get a cap again. Because, like, I didn't have more things to add. Like, now we can add in stuff like gloves and, like, and boots. Boots and legs will be a little bit interesting, because it'll be the first, I'll have to animate those. Because the character's legs and feet are animating, like, I have to animate those as well, so that shouldn't be too difficult, though. Oh, it means I'll need the doll to have both layers of animation. Yeah, so I'll have to fix up the doll. When I say the doll, I just mean this, whoops, not this one. No, don't save. This sheet that has, like, the, like, all the layers of, like, stuff that, wait, where are they? Wait. Oh, yeah, this layer actually is not supposed to be here. But, yeah, just this layer, this sheet that has, like, I can, like, draw things on top of the character art, so just to see what they look like. Right, but, yeah, as I was saying, I need actually to add in, the other frame of animation, because, I'll need to see how things look on both frames of animation. Oops, not the same layer, different layer. Paste. Alright, I want to line these up so that they occupy the same space, so hold on. I'll make this one more transparent. Are they lined up? They might be lined up. That might be them being lined up. That might be what lined up looks like. Yeah, I think that's lined up. Alright. Yeah. Alright, cool. Because now when I do boots, like, this foot in the back and this foot in the front are the same foot, and this foot in the back and this foot in the front are the same foot, so... Yeah, and like with the hands, I think I want to convert the starting gear over to actually being like hands and feet. Oh. Oh. Which means I'll want to do that. Yeah, because you want to start... Alright, so you have to... There has to... Right, and then so that has to be the starting version. And I'll have to change this this list so that, like... Or not this list, I'll have to change this list so that... Like, because if you don't start with a cap, you only have, like, half of a head. And now it'll be, like, if you don't start with gloves, or if you don't start with, like, hands, you'll have... You'll just have, like, stubby wrists with nothing on the end of them. And it'll be the same thing with feet, too, once I do it that way. And so the reason I want to do it that way is just for the sake of transparencies. like when I'm drawing I don't like to fake transparency. So for example, because the starting pants are clipping over the starting boots, like I don't want to have to draw like that fake line of like pseudo transparency. I want to be able to actually draw like the full boot and just have like the layering of the images, get that all sorted. Yeah. Excuse me. Blah. Blah. Sorry. um, so, huh. Yeah, time to draw stuff, I guess. Oh, I should convert the hands and feet first, right? Probably. So how do I do that? Um, oh yeah, actually the other thing I should do is set up the folder structure. So we have folders for places to put all of our new assets as we make them. So we now have a folder for hands, and we have a folder for familiar. We have a folder for legs, and we have a folder for feet. Yeah. Excuse me. So I have a few options for what I want to do with like the ordering stuff. Like one thing I could do is just add in like numbers, so like it could literally be like, yeah, like level 0 Cap Brown, level 1 stick, and so then if I want to add in like multiple things, I could go like level 0 like hands, because like you don't actually start with gloves, you just start with hands. So I think the level 0 hands will literally just be hands. It'll literally just be your character's actual hands. So I could do something like that. Another thing I was thinking of doing was just like stacking them in the same layer. So like Cap Brown hands. That way, like hypothetically, you could level up and get multiple things in the same level. But if I wanted to use the exclusion list, then I would actually want to I'd want to use the rest of the line for exclusions rather than using it for stuff like that. So my gut says actually it'll probably be like this instead. Or yeah, I think that I think it'll be like shoes, and then level 1 is stick, level 2 is backpack, 3 is cap blue. And then I don't even have to do line breaks either. I can just like say compass is 4, walking stick is 5, full pack is 6, and I can just say helmet is like 10 for now or something like that. So I'm probably gonna switch it over to this sort of thing, but I won't save that yet because I have to. Excuse me. Sorry. I have to change how this data is all read in, and how the outfits are set up. Yeah. I'll do, yeah. Also, I'll make the art first, and then I'll convert that stuff over. So hands and feet. Hands and feet. Hands and feet. Alright. I don't know why I keep saying that. Alright, so hands are going to be the easier one, so I'll do those first. Because hands, it only matters for, like, we can use the hands don't animate between frames, whereas the feet animate between frames. So, alright, so for starters, let's move the hands onto another layer. Deselect. Copy. New layer. Paste.
Excuse me. Um, hmm. So, right, okay, so on this layer, so if this is the layer for the hands, and they'll actually be on two separate layers, but for starters, we can kind of do this. So, yeah, first let's hide the background, and now we can get rid of everything around the hands. So, like, I'll use a finer, more precise implement. And I'll probably want to just redraw some of this stuff. I'll probably want to just redraw this stuff. Probably. But for starters. Alright, so that's kind of similar to stuff. So, and then the other thing, this will be the really funny one, because on this layer, excuse me, oops, I'm on the wrong layer. On this layer, I just want to get rid of the hands, basically. Like I said, just wrists that kind of just end there is all we'll have instead. So let's, yeah, just wrists that can just kind of terminate. Oh, this one will be awkward, because this one isn't nearly as well rendered. But, yeah, so basically it'll be something like this. Kinda. And then the waist area is more like this color. Yeah, just kind of eliminating all those flesh tones from this. Kinda. Not doing a perfect job of it, but whatever. And it doesn't have to be literally perfect, because this stuff will get covered up at some point. So yeah, at some point, like, well, now I was gonna say at some point I'll probably want to do the same thing with the legs and the shirt, but I actually don't know that that's true. I think the legs and the shirt we actually can keep. Probably. I don't know. We can figure that out later. Alright. Because, like, for example, like, the first chest item I put in was just, like, a compass. So, like, it really doesn't cover up much. And if I wanted to get rid of the shirt and stuff, then for each chest item I would have to completely add that in again. So I might want to do that. I might want our doll to be, like, naked underneath it. But that's not a priority. Excuse me. No, that's not a priority. Not right now. This is probably good enough. And then I'll do the same thing with feet in a second. So, alright, so if we add back in our hands layer, that's actually pretty close. That's, like, basically satisfactory. I could clean it up a little bit, but I think that's actually fine. That's just fine for now. Alright, so, because, like, overall, the effect is, like, overall it looks basically the same. Although, no, I'll clean up the fist a little bit, because that fist is, like, a massive blur that doesn't totally make sense. So, like, let's just, like, oops, no, not that, let's just, like, tidy that up a little bit. It just has, like, all this, like, artifact noise around the outside, which doesn't make any sense and is not necessary. Yeah, that's better, I think. Yeah, no, that's better. Alright. Wait, which layer is this on? Oh, wow, that was part of it too, wow. Yeah, just a lot of weird noise. I was a little sloppy when I first drew these things. Alright, so,
So now what do we do? Oh yeah, so now we need to save out the new hands, and we need to save out the uh, the new character without hands. So alright, so first to select the hands, let's do as such. I think that's actually too many pixels. Yeah, so copy this. Oh yeah, so and what pixel does it start at? The starting pixel is 4376. Really? Yeah, 4376. So I have to start setting up our data file. So hands, new folder. Hands are literally our the first level hands, or lowest level hands. All right, so now add in a new data file. New text data.text. So what did I say the coordinates were? So it's 4376, but it's minus 2348. So 43 minus 23 is 20. So 20. 76 minus 48 is 28, I think 28. I'm not good at arithmetic. It's sad. I can do calculus. Wait, what was that? 11 by 8, I think, were the dimensions of this. Alright, so let's see if this works. Oh, and I need to split these up onto separate layers. Oh wow, look at all this like crummy noise going on. It's just like messy. All these extra pixels that don't actually add anything. Alright, so deselect, cut, new layer. Actually, no, not new layer, actually new file. What did I call it? 11 by 8. So like new 11 by 8 key. Select all, deselect, paste, and then you're slid all the way to the edge. Wait, is that right? Wait a second. 11? That's not 11. This is 18 by 8. How did I, how did I end up with 11 by 8? Whoops. Alright. So wait, no. undo. Delete this actually. No, delete. Or actually no, I can just change canvas size. Cancel. So okay, wait, so redo image, canvas size 18 by 8, yeah. No, 18 by 8. Canvas size. Not maintain aspect ratio. 18. Alright, there we go. So then copy, paste. Alright. This is way harder than it should have been. But we're done. We did it. Good times. Alright, so this is the top layer. So file save as equip hands. This is 0, right? Because it's the top layer. And yep. And this is 2, because it's the bottom layer. 2. If I anticipate more frames in the future, I should probably name these, instead of like 0 and 2, I should be naming them like 0 and 4. But I guess I can worry about that later. I can like run a script to rename them or something. I don't know. Alright, so deselect. Cool. Alright, so the hands should be good now. And that's, hopefully that data is correct. We'll find out. So now let's do it with the feet. So basically with the feet we just have to do it twice because there are 2 frames of animation for each. So I can close these now. What is this? Oh yeah, no, I can close this now. Alright, so deselect. Bring this back. So yeah, same thing with the feet. Let's do this layer first. Copy. Or no, copy. Is this layer with the hands on it? Whatever. And that's the layer with the feet too. Alright, so let's hide the background temporarily. Oops. Wait, where did I paste that? Oh, I pasted it in the wrong layer. Alright, there we go. So let's hide the background. Erase all this stuff. Oh wow, look how transparent the foot was. Look at all the transparency in the foot. That was not necessarily intended. Alright, so this is the layer that we delete the pants from. We're going to delete the pants off this layer. And yes. So now this fake transparency, or this this artistically rendered transparency, we can handle differently. Like we can just like actually have things, like we don't have to draw we don't have to draw in the seams. We can actually like have things overlap, which is cool. Like for example with these shoes. Oh yeah, so for one thing, this should be underneath the other layer. Oh, actually that's not unilaterally the case, because they'll be on different layers. Oh, the feet will be on different layers. Oh, so the thing I was saying about like feet and boots and stuff, I might not have the freedom to do the boots and robes stuff. So maybe I'll just cut robes. I mean, I can control like the flow of these progression-y, item-y things, so like I don't have to worry about like too much in the way of compatibility, because if two assets are not compatible, I can just not put them next to each other. I can space them far enough apart that we don't have to worry about that. Although that is limiting in some regards. Huh. We'll see. Will we? Will we see? Yeah, why didn't that occur to me sooner? Um, hmm. Oh yeah. So that means I kind of do want to screw up this order, because like it basically means like on the top layer I want the feet to draw over the legs, and on the bottom layer I want the feet to draw under the legs. Hence screwing up that other thing that I was talking about like the boots and the robes. I could make a separate layer for robes. I can make a separate slot for robes, so that way you're still wearing legs underneath your robes. Hypothetically. If I really needed to, I could do that. Wait, yeah. Wait. Wait. No, I'm a crazy person. I'm a crazy person, right? Yeah. No. Yeah? No. Wait. Right, because I can't have the back foot draw over pants. There are no pants underneath the back foot. There are no pants underneath the back foot. So I could just make all boots. I could make all shoes boots, and so the shoes always draw over the pants. Well, that's kind of the opposite of what I was trying to accomplish with this. How important are robes? At this point, I'm going to say not important, and if they are important, I do have that solution. If robes are so vital to this game that I can't live without them, then I can figure that out later. So yeah, so feet draw over legs on top and under legs on the bottom. Well, yeah. All right. So yeah, so for this, deselect, we actually want, actually, so I'll move this layer back up because we actually want most of this to be on the top layer, and then we just want this to be on the bottom, a lower layer. So cut that out and drop it here. Alright, so now if we re-enable this, like, it looks mostly correct. Oh wait, actually, disable these temporarily. Although that gets rid of the hands again, which is kind of funny, but whatever. Alright, so it did a little bit better with the differentiation here. So this should be, whoops, wrong tool. I don't want to draw in a weird colored blob. I want to erase. I did a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Delightful. All right, yeah, this should erase pretty cleanly. There we go. I erased and redrew these shoes and legs like a million times over. So the final version of them were actually fairly clean, which is kind of nice. All right, so yeah, let's get rid of these two. And then, yeah, so in this case, instead of deleting up to the seam, I can actually draw down over it. It's like I can basically draw the pants like to their conclusion, the dramatic conclusion of these pants. Because now when I re-enable the layer, there's just like that natural overlap. So yeah, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. Oh yeah, and I can do the same thing for the shoes now. So like just drawing on this layer, I can get rid of some of this like invisible foot action that we have going on here. I can go like we can just take this color and draw it up through here. Ta-da! Yay! Feet and stuff. And actually, I think I was a little too aggressive with the erasing of the foot, so in the front layer. So I'm gonna add in a little bit more of that again. Just like, oops, wrong layer. Whoops, I didn't even. What is going on? All right, dropper tool here, draw here. There we go. Alright, yeah, just that. That was all I wanted to do. Actually, that's even too much. I just wanted to do a little bit of it. Just, yeah. Whatever, that's fine. I'll stop fiddling with it now. Alright, cool. So now, shoes to a new file and stuff. I know this isn't actually going to copy both of them, because they're on different layers, but I'm just going to have to do it one at a time. But it encompasses both of them. So, alright, so the upper corner is 3886. So, hold on, let's set up our file. Hands, feet, shoes. Just shoes. Very basic. As I get higher in level, I'll probably have to reach to get more elaborate and descriptive names, but like the very starting ones are just going to be very simple for now. And I can always rename these as needed. So data.txt. So what are the coordinates? 38 minus 23 is 15. 86 minus 48 is 38. Maybe. I'm really not good at arithmetic, so it's entirely likely that I've gotten these completely wrong. But if I did, the stuff will be offset and it'll be easy to detect. So, alright, so new 24 by 10 seem to be the dimensions here. Okay, paste that. So this is the top layer, so file, save as, equip, feet, shoes. This is the top layer, so this one's 0. And actually, the top layer is going to change feet. So like in the other frame of animation, the other foot will be on the top layer because of how walking happens. Yep. All right, and so then using the same selection,